And welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are reacting to, this afternoon, United States versus Germany in an international friendly at East Hartford, Connecticut. Rentschler Field is where they're playing, where Toronto FC played during the pandemic. So Luke Wildman, well, he may not have been there back then, but feels a little bit, as you know, he's commentating on TNT, feels a little bit, nostalgic if I was listening to it. But he's there. With that being said, starting 11s are as follows. Every time I talk about East Hartford, Connecticut, Rentschler Field, it's going to come up that Toronto played there. Just that was honestly their last good season. You know how I am. Okay, so starting 11s are as follows. Matt Turner in goal. The back four of Joe Scally, Tim Ream, Chris Richards, and Serginho Dest. The midfield three of Weston McKennie, Yunus Musa, and Gio Reyna. The front three of Christian Pulisic, Valerian Balogun, and Tim Weah. For Germany, we have Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. The back four, Jonathan Tah, Mats Hummels, Antonio Rudiger, Robin Gosens. The midfield two of Pascal Gross, Ilkay Gundogan. The midfield three of Leroy Sané, Jamal Musiala, Florian Wirtz, and Nicholas Füllkrug for Germany. Pretty good 11. Italy's ghosting. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Good for them. I think it's Malta today. Good for them. Even if they ghost, they could still win the game. USA wearing their blue kits tonight, which are the better kits. I really want one of those. They got Ghana on the 17th, which is exactly when Mexico play. Yeah, there you go. Only one on Tuesday. Who's your favorite Bundesliga team? Well, Bayern Munich. It's only 13 minutes. Are you really ghosting in 13 minutes? You're not really ghosting for the first 13 minutes. Stop that. But it's still, well, for Italy, Malta. But you know what? Well, what'd you think? I mean, Alphonso Davies plays for Bayern. What'd you expect was going to happen? Fair. Some people are underestimating Germany, mostly U.S. fans saying that the USA will smash up Germany and be like, let's be real, that's not going to happen. We're not Japan. Oh, and by the way, the manager who probably would have let that maybe happen got fired anyway. Like, Flick was not good with Germany. That's just facts. I mean, still had the amazing sextuple in 2020-21, but then he left and went to Germany and became the manager in Germany. They haven't been good with him. So, what can you do? After the Euros, of course. Anthems being played. Yeah, it was 21 after the Euros. Yep. Well, I mean, everything on BR Sports, HBO Max is free until next year sometime. No, I think the USA is going to keep it close. Even if they are to lose, they'll keep it close. I mean, even if they do keep it close, I guess the scoreline could get a little bit out of hand. I mean, I don't believe Biello when he said the scoreline didn't represent the game when it came to Canada. If he meant that, it should have been 7-1. But you want to play that game, okay. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it's definitely possible that the scoreline doesn't match the game, yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be a chess match, but I think it's going to be interesting. Let's give him some freedom. Rah! Or however the hell you do it, I don't know. Rah! Let's give him some freedom. Freedom! Yeah, that wasn't. I tried. I have a new coach. Yeah, Julian Nagelsmann is managing Germany now. Nagelsmann. Fernando Guerrero's the referee here. Of course, I'll be live tonight for the Mexico-Ghana game, by the way. So you'll see me again. That was a last-minute ad, but you'll see me again. 7:30 p.m. A lot of German fans of the game. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, Germany puts on for their team, I have to say. For their nation. Like, Germany. They're very patriotic. I wonder. Samers. I don't know what that is. 2026 World Cup July 1st will go hard if USA isn't eliminated yet. Like, the group stage will go hard. Why are you just jumping to the knockout stage? That's not right. Oh, a Lothar Matthäus jersey in the wild, huh? I like that. Whoever was wearing that jersey, I respect it. Lothar Matthäus jersey. I respect it. July 4th. I get it. Okay. Yeah, you said first. I'm like, yeah, if Canada's not eliminated on July 1st, yeah, the World Cup will go hard. That's the wrong holiday. July 4th, I mean, I agree, but July 1st is Canada Day. Now, if Canada's still playing, which I don't know if they will be, they probably won't be. They'll probably be eliminated with the way shit's going. Yeah, it'll go hard if they play. Or if they're not eliminated, but they probably will be. They probably will be. They probably will be. And same for July 4th for the USA, except the USA probably has actually a good chance to get out of the group. How packed is the stadium now? It looks pretty full. Playing in Rentschler Field is pretty full. Greg mentioned he wanted to make a semifinals of the World Cup, and I'm like, slow down there, pal. We're not there yet. I mean, we got 3 years to get. I mean, they got 3 years to get there. And besides, if he lets BJ Callahan handle the tactics, they may make it. Maybe he'll realize tactics aren't his strong suit. It does look full. Yeah, but of course, let's also remember that all I remember Rentschler Field being was empty. That's like the picture I have of it. So even like half full looks full to me. Because like when it does look full, but you know. So even if the stadium was actually half full, it looks full to me. Because the picture I have of Rentschler Field in my mind is empty. You know why. But oh no, it looks full. It looks full. Like actually full. It'd be nice to go there, you know? Like, I think Toronto should play a home game there. You know what? Like, I think Toronto should play a home game at Rentschler Field every year as a, like, little shout out to how they were hospitable during the COVID pandemic. So give people something to do and something to watch, they'll go. Or play a preseason game there. Well, no, that's in February. That's in March. It's way too cold. Or play a summer friendly there. Figure out how to set it up if you can't play a regular season game there. Either play a summer friendly there. Who knows? If you're out of the Leagues Cup, it's a lot easier probably to set up. But if not, you do it before Leagues Cup. U.S. Women's National Team are set to play China, which is reasonable since European nations are not available because of Nations League. That's when new coach will be in place. Yeah, I'd say it's reasonable. Yeah. And we're going to start off. Gio Reyna is going to kick off. I can't believe Greg's playing him. I legit can't believe it. Tim Ream on the ball to Richards. Tim Ream, the Good Sport of the Month award, of course. Checking on the player last week in the Premier League. It was honestly heartwarming to see Tim Ream make sure that player was okay until the physios got there. That was awesome. Tim Ream's a good dude. Tim Ream's good, people. 1 minute in, 0-0. USA wins. Does this make it harder for Mexico because Germany's going to say we can't lose to CONCACAF teams, so they go extra hard against Mexico? I mean, yeah, that's a good thought process. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm sure that'll be something in their heads. I mean, I'm sure that'll be in their heads. I wouldn't disagree. I'm sure it'll be in their heads. Fernando Guerrero from Mexico is the referee. Italy got their goal. Let's go. Greg Berhalter, 39, 12, and 11 as the USMNT coach record. 2 wins since his rehire. He beat Oman and Uzbekistan. Really, are we going to celebrate about that? He beat Oman and Uzbekistan. Ah, shut up. We really going to celebrate that? Huh. Dest. McKenny. Julian Nagelsmann's first game as the German coach. Of course, got sacked late in the season last year at Bayern Munich because they wanted to replace him with Thomas Tuchel. Which is, I'm a fan of Thomas Tuchel, but that was stupid. Every other country has a main city or capital that goes crazy after a major trophy World Cup. What city would that be for us? Honestly, it'd probably be Kansas City for the U.S. Like, I don't think D.C. would go crazy. I don't think L.A. would go crazy. I mean, I think there'd be a couple of cities, but I think the epicenter would honestly be Kansas City. Pulisic, is he on? Shot! Goal! Christian Pulisic! Is he offside? Damn it. He's offside. He's offside. They really pulled that late. They really pulled that flag late. Come on now. They pulled the flag late. Christian Pulisic got, like, I thought he had it. Man, they pulled that flag late. Really late. But Pulisic made a great run. but he was just barely offside. Not a bad call. No, he was barely offside. But that was a good run by Pulisic. Germany don't look too good right now. It is the first game under Nagelsmann. They got to figure out the new system. And right now, they don't look too good. Pulisic almost timed his run perfectly. I think, yeah, almost. Great shot, too. If the U.S. keeps playing like that, they'll win this game. But the problem is they gotta keep that going for 90 minutes. Who's to say they do? They got to keep that going for 90 minutes. Who's to say they do? You know? Who's to say they do? Right now, they're pressing hard, though. 5 minutes in, 0-0. Pulisic was offside in that situation. You don't think New York City would be excited to see the USMNT win a World Cup? I think it's one of the cities that'll probably go off more than others. But the thing about New York City is it just doesn't have... Maybe they don't show the scenes in New York City like they do Kansas City. But Kansas City, when the World Cup's around, geez, man, Kansas City just, they put on. Like Kansas City, they just freaking, even during the winter, they filled into those watch parties, that Kansas City live, and just freaking went nuts. Like, Kansas City is a soccer city. St. Louis watch parties are here and there. It's not like one big watch party at Ballpark Village. No. There were multiple watch parties around, like in both World Cups. So it wasn't even a winter thing. Cross in. Cleared. Nice clearance by Ring. Gets his foot in there. Crazy how Tuchel's talking shit saying while we're playing in CONCACAF when Champions League is near. Well, they chose to play the USA. Take it out with your federation. Besides, you're coaching Bayern Munich. Half your players are going to play for Germany. If they're not, there's a serious problem. That is a serious problem, which... for you. So your team's either shit or Germany. So, but I mean, half the players are Bayern. So cross in. Leroy Sané, Bayern. Musiala, Bayern. Well, Wirtz isn't. Oh, that's him. Actually, no. So that's only two. Gross is Brighton. Gundogan is Barca. Wirtz is Mönchengladbach. Or Bayer. Yeah, Bayer. There we go. Bayer Leverkusen, same as Ta. Hummels, Dortmund. Rudiger, Madrid. Gosens. Berlin. Ter Stegen, Barca. And Füllkrug, Dortmund. Money on Germany. Well, Pulisic almost ruined that early. He did, but he almost did. 8 minutes in. He almost did. How we doing, Mile High? And I saw, Colorado choked to Stanford. Man, I'd be pissed too. Dion wanted to freaking go off in that press conference. He didn't, which shows a lot of character. If I was Dion, I'd be cursing up a storm. Probably save that for the locker room, though, which, you know what? Fair. Shot! Saved by Ter Stegen. 8-leg parlay gives me 550 today. Not bad. But you know what? Like, Dion probably left it for the locker room because he doesn't want to shit on his players in public. He puts himself out there in public to take the bullets. He corrects his players behind closed doors. So you know what? I respect that. Alabama's choking. And you love to see it. And people said Alabama were scary now. Right. Jalen Milroe is real. Jalen Milroe is real. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. You're actually playing a good team. What about Ole Miss? They're a good team. Yeah, they played it close. They almost lost to TAMU. Are we really playing like that? Oh, here we go. Now they beat the Razorbacks by 3. My bad. Now they beat the Razorbacks by 3. They beat Arky by 3. Oh, shit. We play Arky next week. Damn it. Well, State plays Arky next week. I'm afraid. I am afraid now. Damn it. Well, at least Decision Day Saturday. I don't have to watch that game. Shaking my head. But I guess winning by 3 is still nearly choking if you're Alabama. 10th minute in, cross in. No. The U.S. is honestly playing better. The U.S. is honestly the better team. I don't know what the hell those people are smoking. The U.S. is the better team. I can't believe it. The U.S. has played the first 10 minutes amazingly. What are they smoking? Like, what are these people smoking? I don't know. I legitimately don't know. Shot. Oh, what a save. Off the post. Off the post, and it stays out. Now, that's a problem. But it stayed out, though. I don't know if Matt Turner got the save or the bounce is what saved his ass, but it stayed out. Off the post and out. 11 minutes in. I'm not completely sure. I need to see this again. Cross in. Verts. Shot. Now it stayed off the post. It went straight off the post. And that was a shot by Gross. Oh, you know what? I don't watch the Pac-12 besides Colorado, but I got freaking Mexico and Ghana to watch after this, so I'm going to put up the video, lay down, and then watch the Mexico. Lay back down, because I only got about 6 hours of sleep, so I may add up a little bit more. I don't know. Then watch the Mexico game, and then just do that live, and then eat. It's probably going to be a 10 anyway, but I really don't care. Imagine Nagelsmann loses to Berhalter. Yeah, your first game, you lose to Greg Berhalter. Like, that would be sad. Like, if your first game as a manager for a big national team is losing to Greg Berhalter, you have problems. Like, it's just sad. It's like, oh, we lost to Greg Berhalter. Lord. How are you going to lose to Greg Berhalter? But the USA is actually playing well, so you know what? Almost. That's out. It looks like a goal kick to me. Nope, corner. They're setting up for the corner. He was just getting into his position. Why was Hummels so far forward, though? That makes no sense to me. He doesn't do that with Dortmund. Not much, at least. Gundogan to take the corner. Ilkay Gundogan to take the corner. Cross. Header. When cash out the other day, the Asian cashier was mad when he was giving me the money. Says the boss. I guess they don't want you to cash out. Yeah. I mean, yeah, when you're betting something, they don't want you to cash out. The house always... See, here's the thing. Because, I mean, you know, the house always wins. At least That's the thought process. So yeah, of course when you cash out, they're gonna be mad. It's like, yeah. Corner for the USA. Say Germany because Germany has more possession and more accurate passes. They're pushing more. Yeah, possession doesn't matter. Like if you look at losses, a lot of the teams who lose have more possession because they're chasing the game. Yeah, possession doesn't matter. Yeah, Tim Weah is awesome. So. Oh Lord. Well, that would never happen because how would Cushing freaking coach a master class with Canada if he can't coach a master class with NYCFC? And no, that 5-0 doesn't count in Leagues Cup. We're so damn bad. Like, that doesn't count. The only time Cushing has looked like a damn useful manager is when he's played Toronto FC this year, of course. Like, that's not, no. No. Let's not go there. Pulisic. Cross in. McKennie. Right there at the top of the box, Tim Weah. Weah. Save. How are Japan so good right now? They got a good manager in Moriyasu. They got a good squad. They know how to play their system. They're bought in. They're just good. Like, I can't say anything more. Japan are just good. Japan are just good. Like, they're built into their system. They have a great manager, Moriyasu. They have a good squad. Like, Japan are just good. That's all. Like, and it's a plan that's finally came to fruition because if you watch the video about, I think Alfie did a video about Japan's growth in the international game. HITC 7s, you would see that it's been a process anyway. So. Exactly. Y'all had like 70% possession against Canada, and Canada still won 2-0. Hungary versus Serbia, 2-1 Hungary. I have money on Hungary or draw. Well, I think it should be fine. Is Daniel Gazdag playing? Shot, and it's shanked over the bar. Shanked over the bar by Leroy Sané. I expected better out of him. Leroy. That one, Leroy Sané. That was Leroy Jenkins. That one was right there. I do not care. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Oh, no, he just ran in. Pulisic. Cross in. That's too wide. That's going to be a goal kick for Germany. I had to do that. But it's good the USA actually playing competition that isn't island nations or San Marino, like actual teams that can challenge us. Yeah, this window they are. Do you actually think that Uzbekistan and Oman were challengeable nations? Playing Uzbekistan and Oman were honestly glorified freaking scrimmages. But Uzbekistan drew Mexico. Okay, fair. USA still did their job. So either Mexico had a really bad night, Uzbekistan is better than we think, or the USA is just way better than Mexico still, even with the Lambert Jimmy. They didn't have to play each other. Let's remember that. Germany going to win 4-1. Maybe. Let's remember that USA and Mexico didn't have to play each other in the Gold Cup. Who's to say Mexico wins the Gold Cup if they play the USA instead of Panama? Who's to say? We'll never know. Well, we may never know, or we will never know, at least this year in 2023. I'm sure we'll get another a Gold Cup USA-Mexico final with Lambert, Jimmy, and Greg. Or, well, it would have been B.J. Callahan with Greg making the calls, but, well, I guess not. That was a once-in-a-moment thing. And who's to say the USA? Germany's hosting the 2024 Euros. They didn't have to qualify. They were automatically in. Germany's hosting the Euros next year. They're automatically in. That's why they had no qualifiers. They're in. They were in from day one since Germany got the Euros in 2024. USA squad's going to get squashed by Mexico. I mean, yeah, you would think so, but Mexico only scored 1 goal against Panama. So Germany has time to have all these friendlies. Japan, France, USA saved by Turner. Mexico, did Manuel Neuer retire? He's been hurt. Neuer had the skiing accident, and he's not been able to kick the ball that well. He's been hurt. And he may have to retire from injury, from the skiing incident. His ball playing ability's not there anymore. His legs are weak. But then again, when you break, I don't know if you broke his legs, but when you injure your legs on the ski slopes, that'll probably happen. Like, that's got to be stupider for a footballer going skiing. I mean, yeah, anything can happen, but doing something that could endanger your legs, that's really stupid. Like, I get having fun, but, like, he pretty much is, yeah? Pretty much is. That's what Ter Stegen is playing here. Who just made a save. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. Ballman is a goalie. So Ballman's the backup. Trying to figure out who the backup. Bernd Leno. Bernd Leno's also there. So Bernd Leno. Good shot from Dest. Bernd Leno. Pulisic started, yep, and he's still playing. He almost scored. He was offside, but he almost scored. Musa. What a play by Musa. Reyna. Balogun and Reyna are playing well together from what I've seen. Like Balogun and Reyna. They're very good together. Flair and Balogun and Reyna. They're very good together on their give and go. I love it. They played well together in the Nations League final, and so far here, Reyna and Balogun, amazing. They are amazing together. They are amazing. They're just on the same page, which is weird because they're national teammates and they don't play on the same team. But you know what? Only for like a week a month. And they're already on good. They're good simpatico. And he was hurt last month, Reyna. So I like it, though. They have a instant chemistry, Reyna and Balogun, which that's a good thing. Is McKennie and Dest in? Yeah, McKennie and Dest are both starting, yes. Dest on the, well, I think that's left. Right. He's a right back. Right, and McKennie started, yes. Musa and Reyna, where else? The other ones in the midfield starting. 40 to 60% possession. USA playing good. Like, this is promising. Like, this is the best I think they've ever played under McWhorter. I hate to say it, but it's not that I hate to say it, but do we think that he may have realized that BJ Callahan is the better tactical person on the team? And he's good at recruiting and motivating and all that, I guess. I mean, yeah, Berhalter's a good motivator. Let's be honest. I think he's a good motivator. He's not good tactically, but he's a good recruiter and he's good motivator because if you could recruit, you could motivate. Pulisic rounds the keeper. No penalty. No penalty for Pulisic. Yeah, Mississippi State bye week, thank God. They play Arkansas next week. Thank God it's a bye week. Honestly, Pulisic should have scored there. I'm surprised he pulled up and didn't try to shoot. He should have scored there. Balogun. Reyna really likes Balogun, like, as a no penalty. Yeah, I think that was a penalty one. Second of all, Pulisic should have scored anyway. Header. Like, Reyna really likes Balogun. If you notice, like, Pulisic was onside too, and he just passes to Balogun. I really like this Balogun. I really like this Balogun-Reyna pairing. Shot saved by Turner. Full Krug with a shot. Nothing there. Auburn at LSU. LSU wins. Probably. But you know what? I like this Balogun-Reyna link up. I really do. It's just weird that they're so well drilled. Goal! USA! Christian Pulisic. Wow. Top bins from Pulisic. Pulisic gets his, and he's onside this time. Christian Pulisic rounds the keeper. Should have got a penalty. Doesn't matter. Should have scored earlier. He was barely offside. Pulisic this time, though, puts one away. Christian Pulisic 1-0 for the USA. Christian Pulisic with a beautiful shot. Rudiger could do nothing about it. Top bins against ter Stegen. There you go. This is Christian Pulisic's year. Amazing with AC Milan, and he's bringing it to the national team. Christian Pulisic. Wow. So there it is, 1-0. Christian Pulisic. '28th minute. They ain't showed up. Like, Germany is, as a country, it's in Europe, of course. It's close to Austria. Close to the Benelux as well. But if you talk about the gang, no, they haven't showed up yet. I'm not grabbing my freaking globe. No. Sané blocked. Shot! Past the post. That'll be a goal kick for Turner. they'll come back. The way Germany's playing, no, I think they've ghosted. Germany have ghosted. Germany have ghosted like a Tinder date. That's what's happened here. Germany saying they don't want to lose to CONCACAF, well, they're doing the opposite. I think they need to wake up. Somebody pour water on their heads. Somebody pour ice water on their heads. They need to wake up. I didn't say they should. But 30th minute. Germany's ghosting. '30th minute. They won versus France. Well, USA's playing better. France is fraudulent anyway. USA is going to beat this Germany team. Was the French game a flop? I guess it was. Or Germany's just having a bad day. Maybe it's the jet lag. Oh, you know they're going to blame it on the jet lag. See, Nagelsmann didn't have a problem with going to the USA. Like, he basically said Tuchel was a dumbass for saying that shit. Then they're going to lose, and he's going to change his tune. Just you wait. 30th minute, 1-0 USA. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. The Germans are going to be like, how are you losing to Berhalter? He's the worst in CONCACAF. I think it's hilarious. Yeah, that's true, but it's hilarious. 31st minute. Remember when Germany was world champions? Ooh, I remember. Remember when Germany was dominant? Ooh, I remember. Reina falls, but Balogun's right there to pick it up. Seriously, they are so connected. They're so connected. Balogun and Reina. Balogun and Reina's theme song. Sudden link, you're connected. This is making Greg good. I know, crazy, right? Balogun and Reina's the sudden link, you're connected. I was there in Columbus in 2019, Columbus, 2018, Kansas City, and 2021 in Nashville. So, 3. 32nd minute. I haven't played St. Louis here yet. It would have been 4 at TFC2 played St. Louis in the MLS Next Pro final, but that didn't happen. Thank you, Columbus. 27th minute Pulisic goal. I'm going to go with 28. It's like the Germans are cursed in soccer and women's and the men's. The women did not play as well as I expected at the Women's World Cup. Not at all. They did not play well. Like, seriously, they did not play well. Pulisic. Red Bull season ticket holder. Nice. Italy found their live. There's winning 2-0. They're playing Malta, though. I mean, who are we kidding? Like, let's see what they do on Tuesday. Come on, let's see what they do on Tuesday. Put your goals on the table. Let's not outscore ourselves for the freaking England game. Let's not do that. That won't be smart. Let's keep it in perspective, okay? Let's keep it in perspective. We need to beat England. We need to score goals against them. 34th minute. Let's not outscore ourselves. Let's not use up all our goals. Yeah, I know. That's that may be just fantasy. about like the goals thing. You know what? Cover the league games so you could lose. Who's the best forward in CONCACAF? We'll find it out. We'll find out if I do. I'll think about it. Who's the best forward in CONCACAF? Ooh. Right now, Santi Yepez. I think it's Santi Yepez right now. I think it's only right that it's Santi. It's Santi Yepez. Do you not see what he's doing in the Eredivisie? It's Santi. Now, if he brings that to CONCACAF, that would be amazing. That we don't know. But Santi's tearing it up in the Eredivisie. I'm not covering Panama, Guatemala on Tuesday, no. Cross, Balogun. Doesn't get there, but Reyna's right there. Shot, save, Balogun! Made Ter Stegen drop it, but he was offside. Interesting. I'll be wearing the Mexican jersey later tonight, so. What do you think I was going to wear for a USA vs. Germany game? You finally have a problem with it? Didn't say it during the World Cup. Didn't say it when they were actually playing Mexico. No games on Tuesday. No, I'm doing Mexico, Germany. I told you if League A looked like it was finished, which it pretty much is. I mean, yeah, Panama, Guatemala could be for second place, but I don't see Guatemala scoring 3 goals. I'll be doing Mexico, Germany, which looks to me that means that's the more useful game or the more meaningful game. So, we're doing Mexico, Germany. I agree. What's the stadium they're in? Rentschler Field, East Hartford, Connecticut. The former home of Toronto FC for half a season in 2020. The interim home of Toronto FC in 2020. Let's put it like that. That sounds a lot better. Former sounds like they were there for a while, which I mean, I guess most of the season is a while, but you know. Think Santi is moving next window. I think he should stay a bit more in Feyenoord. I think he stays in Feyenoord till the end of the season. I think he stays in the Eredivisie till the end of the season. Then he moves in the summer. Like moving in January might be disastrous for him because the teams that would really give him the bag are not going to come in January unless, say, there's an injury or Chelsea is desperate, which that could happen. I think Santi Yepez would actually be good for Chelsea under Pochettino, and he's also part Argentinian. Let's remember, he may want to play under Pochettino. Let's remember, Santi does have Argentinian blood. Let's remember that. 38th minute. He may want to play under Pochettino, but speaking about Nikes, we're going there. I went to the mall on Thursday. Speaking of Air Maxes, I think those are Air Max. Either way. Boom. New shoes. Red and black and white. What did you think I was going to do? I think they're Air Max. Playing forward. Sané. Yeah, I thought so too. Shot, goal! Goal! Gundogan ties it up. Ilkay Gundogan ties it up. I thought it was more TFC Raptors colors, but okay. Ilkay Gundogan taps it in, and he ties it up. "39th minute. Sané and Matt Turner couldn't claim the ball, and Gundogan was right there to put it away. That was definitely Man City Gundogan there. Good time. 39th minute for Gundogan. It's 1-1. That was all on Matt Turner. I mean, seriously, that was all on him. I don't want to blame anybody else. Like, that was a bad moment for Matt Turner. I'm not gonna lie. That was not good, man. That was not good. It was not good, Matt. Not good. Plays through. 40th minute. 5 minutes to go plus stoppage time in the half. Matt Turner could not claim the ball. Sané dispossessed, and then Gundogan was right there to put it away. But here comes Musa. Fouled. Free kick for the USA. Los Deutschland. Los Deutschland. Or Los Deutschland. Pulisic. Dest. Dest cross, blocked away. It's out for a throw. Or out for a corner, I should say. Out for a corner. I think the USA still had the better first half, though, to be completely honest. If Matt Turner didn't freaking... If he would have just claimed that ball, we'd be talking differently. Like, a Matt Turner mistake really legitimately made this a possible draw at the half. I don't think a draw is a fair result, to be honest. Or even a halftime result. I don't think a draw is fair. Cross in. Header. Stays in. Throw in for the USA. USMNT are frauds. Why would you... Cross in. Save. Small team. Really, we're going to start screaming Equipo Chico? Cleared. 42nd minute. I remember the freaking Ali, Curtis, Luis Robles, Jesse Marsh town hall. The infamous Red Bull town hall. Streets won't forget. And Ali Curtis has always been an idiot. Ooh, almost a bad giveaway. But USA wins it back. Dest. Serginho Dest. Man, he's fast. Foul. Free kick for the USA. If I live up there, yeah. If I ever move up there, yeah. Streets won't forget. They're coming back. Told y'all who won the Gold Cup. You didn't play the USA, though. Like, you lose 2 straight Nations Leagues and a Gold Cup. Yeah, no. Oh, and you don't finish top of the qualifying. Yeah, you got to play the USA before you can talk. I don't care if you win the Gold Cup by not playing them. You have to beat the USA. To me, winning the Gold Cup without beating the USA? Come on now, man. Like, yeah, you won the Gold Cup, but Panama beat USA. Penalties. Who's to say? Cross in. That's out for a goal kick. You could say, but that roster would have destroyed the USA. Fine. The world may never know. Never happened. The world may never know. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. A 1, a 2, a 3. Who's the one who taught Uzbekistan? Don't let players from the Uzbekistan league look better than you, and that league's not better than MLS. Ooh. I feel like I instigated, but I don't care. 45th minute. Cross in. Turner, he does claim that one. 45th minute, 1 minute of stoppage time. $30 seconds to go. This is the worst Mexican national team since the 70s. Don't even at me. Yes, Jimmy Lozano's made them play a lot better, but they still have a lot of issues and flaws. Jimmy's really just papering over the cracks, but you know what? He's a good manager. It's not like he's a bad manager, but all he can really do is paper over the cracks. Jimmy's a good manager, though. But once shit starts going south, that Sane, nice block by Richards, but once shit starts going south, that romantic feeling will be gone, you know? 46-minute corner. That'll be the last action of the half. But Richards with a big block. It was actually McKennie, my bad. McKennie with a big block. AC Milan was extinct alongside the dinosaurs. Didn't they win the Scudetto 2 years ago, and aren't they doing a pretty good job this year? Cross in. Should be the last action of the half, but they're really trying to extend this. Gundogan, cleared. Pulisic. Balogun. Weah, but he's offside. Either it's not really 1 minute and TNT was wrong, or this referee, now it is halftime. Okay. So they play an extra minute. Halftime, it is 1-1 between both sides. USA's played better in the first half. Germany still got a late goal to send it tied into the halftime. Gundogan with a tap in. Wasn't that great of a goal, but Gundogan's right there. That was some definite Pep teaching. He remembered his Man City teaching. Pep smiling. Wherever Pep Guardiola is, if he's watching this game, he's smiling. Pulisic, 27th. Gundogan in the 39th. But with that being said, we'll take a short break at the half. Oh, no, the USA would have lost 5-0. Especially if it was this USA. Now, if it was actually 2014 USA, 4-1. They'd get a goal. But that's not happening right now, isn't it? So, we'll see if it does. But USA have had a great half. I agree. They've played pretty damn well. It's very interesting, you know? It's very interesting. They were dominating for most of the first half, but okay. Take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. Sit tight, we'll be back. 1-1. Back for the stats, the half. Here we go. 42% possession to 58% possession. 4 shots to 11. 3 shots on goal to 3. 147 accurate passes, 87% to 265, 90%. 1 foul to 4. 4 corners to 3. 4 shots to 11. 3 shots on goal to 3. 200 passes to 295. 87% pass accuracy to 90. 8 throws to 11. 3 offside to 0. 0 yellows to 1. No red cards on either side. 1-1 at the half. I still think that USA have been the better team. I think they've been the better team. Pretty much, yeah. They got lucky off a mistake, yeah. Matt Turner really let that just land into a bad path. Right to Gundogan. Horrible rebound. But you know what? For me, I'm happy with the performance if I'm a USA fan. I think they've played well. I think they've played tough. I think they've played amazingly. They've played a good game. They've played a really good game to get a draw. They should be leading, frankly, and honestly, maybe by 2. I think they should have got a penalty. But USA's been playing well. They've been playing very well to really set up a good game, set up a good positioning, set up a good situation for the United States men's national team. They've been playing well. And they've been playing amazing tactically. Balogun and Reyna, their link-up play is just absolutely amazing. Like, I did not expect them to play so well together, Balogun and Reyna. But they are. And that's just amazing. Balogun and Reyna are playing so well together. It's mind-boggling. Like, they are playing so well together. It's just amazing to watch how they play. And how they connect. It's just amazing. I love watching it because they're just amazing. Hit that like button, y'all. Let's get this one going. Let's go. It's crazy. It's legitimately crazy how good they're playing together. For players that have only played over 180 minutes with each other. Of course, they played on a training pitch, but actually in a game, it's different. So for them to play this well together, like instantly, like in Nations League, they had great link-up play. I think Balogun's second goal came off a Reyna pass, if I remember correctly. They didn't play together. They didn't play together in September, of course, because Reyna was hurt. But here, they've been amazing. Like the link-up play, the instant link-up play, like how good they are together. Like seriously, that may be a cheat code. They're only going to get better. Like you wouldn't have like instant great link-up play and then proceed to just start losing it. Like they're going to get better. Like, just imagine the USA when Balogun and Reyna are even more comfortable with each other. The USA are going to be in such a great position in the next couple of years. Because when that pops off, Rangers versus Columbus, Tampa versus Detroit, Buffalo versus Sand Highlanders, and Boston versus Nashville. What do you say? I say the New York Rangers over Columbus because I honestly don't think Columbus are that good. Tampa versus Detroit. Tampa. Detroit's going to be good this year at times, but I don't think they're going to beat Tampa even without Vasilevsky. Buffalo versus the Islanders. I think it's going to be Buffalo, and I think Boston over Nashville. How are we doing, Free Capital? Gio and Flo will do some damage in CONCACAF. I know. They're gonna be amazing together. They're legitimately gonna be amazing together. They already are good. They're already wowing me. Like, you shouldn't be that good with a player instantly on connection, you know? Unless they've been training together before he made his call. But that's impossible because Gio plays for Dortmund. Balogun played for Reims, Arsenal, and of course Monaco. So makes you wonder. 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes to the kickoff of the second half. It makes you wonder. It makes you wonder because, seriously, Balogun also got an assist on Pulisic's goal, by the way. So, there you go. But hope MLS gets a good German player soon, thanks to the lads in Germany. You know what? I wouldn't complain about it if Toronto got a good German player. Maybe Jonathan Tah. We need a defender. Mats Hummels. Mats Hummels. I mean, I'll take Mats Hummels. Hummels. I would take Mats Hummels in TFC. We need a center back. We need a center back worth a damn. I would take him. Dallas and Nashville money line. I would agree. We good? What's your prediction for this game? I say a 2-2, 3-3 draw, but the USA, I think they should. The way they've been playing, I think they can win. The way they're playing, I think they can win. I don't, but you know what? I think they can win. Makes you wonder, though. But I'd say worst case scenario 2-2, 3-3. I can't believe the NLCS is Philly versus Arizona. That is weird. Like, that's just weird for NLCS. Texas, Houston, not so much. Texas and Houston, that doesn't seem weird. Diamondbacks, Phillies? Jesus, I hate it. I hate that the Braves lost. Philly owns the Braves. Why? Well, at least they won in 2021. At least the Braves have a ring, but now that the Braves are expected to win, they don't. Watching some Asian Champions League when the video was watching Al Hilal Urawa Red Diamonds. Who do you think will win the Asian Champions League? They're going to find a way to have Al Nassr win it. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. I'm going to go with Al Nassr. Al Nassr beat or win the Asian Champions League this year. So they can go to the Club World Cup in 2024 or 2025. Messi and Miami will win the Champions Cup. Don't worry. It'll happen. It'll happen as it is. Luca De La Torre is at least warming up. See if the sub is made. Luca De La Torre could be subbed on at the half here. We'll see if that is the case. Yep, Luca De La Torre coming on at the half. Talking to Fulkrug. You know what? I like that. De La Torre coming on for Reyna. Gio can only play 45 minutes. Understandable because he's coming back from injury. Yep, I agree with that. Yep, Reyna for De La Torre. But Reyna played so well. Like, he knew he was, I guess he knew he was playing 45 because, man, Gio was on fire. Gio was on fire for those 45 minutes. I think he could. I know he's coming back from injury, but you know what? The way he was playing, I think he could play 90, or he just knew he had to. He was only playing 45 because, geez, he was playing. He was playing amazingly. Like, he was on fire. I hope Luka and Balogun can do the same thing. I didn't think of that until it happened, but yeah. Either Gio knew he was just playing 45, and that's why he put it all out there, or he don't need to be limited. But makes you wonder. Miami winning Champions Cup, I think it'll happen if they get Luis Suarez and Luka Modric. I think the team could do some damage. At least they won Leagues Cup to get in there. It wasn't a total wash. They got into Champions Cup, so. Wirtz. Florian Wirtz. 46th minute. Agreed. I know. Who? Cross. Fulkrug. Gundogan. Why is Gundogan so good? Like, seriously. Are the Cowboys the Club America of the NFL? Nobody likes them. Oh. Cowboys haven't won since the 90s. Yeah, nobody likes them, but I don't think it's such a really good comparison. I don't think it's a really good comparison, but the Patriots aren't exactly. I'd say the Patriots are the Tigres of the NFL. And now that Brady's gone and the team's getting older and Bill's getting older, they're starting to fall off. You know what? Actually, that is a good comparison. The Patriots are Tigres. Yeah, that's actually a good comparison. Cowboys America, though? Hey, no. I'd say the Steelers are America. They at least won more recently. Cowboys, they're rot loss. Cowboys are rot loss. Cowboys are rot loss. There we go. That's a good one. They're rot loss. They haven't won in freaking ages. They haven't gotten to their resurgence yet. And they always think they're there. Yeah, Cowboys are rot loss. There we go. I think that's a better comparison. "47th minute. Richards to play forward. Pacific 1-0 Halifax. Winner plays the loser of Forge Calvary to go to the CPL final next week. The winner of Forge and Calvary have a bye week and host the final. Fulkrug! Saved by Turner. Big save by Turner. Oh, Pacific won anyway. Okay. Pacific won anyway. My bad. So Pacific FC will play the winner or the loser of Calvary Forge. Yep, 1-0 Pacific. Did you see Schweinsteiger blame Pep Guardiola for Germany being bad because they focus on the club and not the national team? I didn't see that, but I wouldn't blame Pep. So Pacific shithoused their way through York, and they shithoused their way through Wanderers. See if they do it to Forge of Calvary. 4 p.m. Playing at Cofield, Spruce Meadows. Can Forge upset the league winners to get to the final? Long ball, Weah. Tim Weah. '49th minute. And if Forge win today, they will be in the Champions Cup no matter what. Because they're second in the CPL. So even if Calvary were to come back and beat them in the final, Forge would still be going to the Champions Cup if they were to win today. So I guess they wouldn't qualify till next weekend in that situation. But if Calvary were to make the final with them and Forge were to win tonight, let's put it like that. Now, if Pacific make the final, Forge would have to win. Let's remember that, of course. So I guess they don't qualify till next weekend. My bad. They could do their part tonight. Now, if they lose to Calvary and win next weekend, they'll qualify anyway. So basically, they win this week or next week, they're right up against qualifying for Champions Cup. Forge plays in, that's going to go out for a goal kick. But the final has to be Calvary Forge for it to be no matter what, they qualify. If it's Pacific, they have to win. Calvary's still in as Shield winners. Still 1-1, 52nd minute. Still, it's getting a bit more even so far. This game's getting a bit more even. Cross in, punched away over to Bar. A Champions Cup final with Miami and Orlando. That would be nuts. That would be a legit nuts. Orlando freaking hates Miami's guts. Just imagine especially if it's hosted in Orlando. Just imagine. Be nuts. Be nuts. Bloodbath in what way? 53rd minute. Rudiger. Germany playing forward. Saved by Turner. Cross in. That's out for a corner. '54th minute. Remember the International Champions Cup? Yep. The way they try to put over the friendlies in the U.S. and make them somewhat meaningful. I wouldn't say make it meaningful, but, you know, You add champions, you add International Champions Cup to some people might get conned into going to a $300 friendly where their favorite players won't play more than 30 minutes. Just saying. You probably would con somebody without that, but it really helps. You make it sound like a prestigious tournament, it really helps. See, I think it was genius. Orlando's on fire, beating the Reds and Nashville, top contenders for sure. Yeah, Orlando might come out of nowhere. To be completely honest, who would have thought that they'd be the Florida team that comes out of nowhere in the MLS Cup playoffs? But they could. I wouldn't put it past them. I want to see. Winvo was freaking Perea out back in May. Back in the early season when a lot of people were Oscar Perea out. Oscar Pereja out. I want to see him square that circle. How we doing, Red Bull? I'm doing good. I want to see him square that circle. Orlando, Portland. I could see that being the MLS Cup final, to be honest. Cushing pulled off a masterclass against Orlando. Well, I guess blind squirrel finds a nut every so often. 56 minute, I guess a blind squirrel finds a nut every so often, right? Yeah, RBI is a Red Bull fan. Yeah. Why would you put Red Bull Insider in your freaking channel name if you weren't a Red Bull fan? What about F1? You know, Max Verstappen. You got a point, but Yunus Musa got a yellow card. You know, that is a good point. Checo Perez and Max Verstappen. I'm surprised Verstappen hasn't been to New York Red Bulls game. I haven't seen it. Or at least he may have. I don't know. Yeah, Sebas is too. Since he's also playing well. I know they're resting players, but since he just feels fraudulent to me. I don't know why. They just feel fraudulent. I can't put my finger on it, but they just feel fraudulent to me, like they'll fold in the playoffs. I mean, let's not forget Leagues Cup. They folded against freaking goal! Füllkrug scores! That was bound to happen. Germany gets the second. Füllkrug. Niklas Füllkrug. You gotta admit, that was bound to happen. Füllkrug. Yeah, Matt Turner went the wrong way. Straight up. Like, Füllkrug had him beat. There's a goal for Germany. It's 2-1 Germany. There it is. 58th minute for Füllkrug. Rapid's going to lose tonight. Well, at least you didn't get the wooden spoon. We already clinched that damn thing. 58th minute. No bueno. Yeah, no. Like, he was... Like, Turner could have stood tall and made the save. Like, I've never seen Turner. He's had a bad game. I don't care. Matt Turner has had a bad game. Gosens played it into Füllkrug. Seriously, Turner's had a bad game. Like, he's had a howler. I don't care what you say. Matt Turner has had a howler. Corner for the USA. Like, this is not the Matt Turner that we know. Bad rebound giveaway, and he doesn't stand tall and try to make the save as the ball is launched. He just goes down instantly like he's match fixing. I mean, that was weird. Like, did he really have him beat that badly, Füllkrug? I didn't see a move that would have had him doing that. So, headed over the bar. It's weird by Musa. Headed over the bar. Seriously, Matt Turner legitimately might have thrown this game. I'm not going to blame anybody else but Matt Turner. Matt Turner might have just threw this game. Matty T may have just thrown this game. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at a 2-1 result, but it's really Matt Turner's fault. It's Matt Turner's fault in both cases. We wouldn't be scored on if it wasn't for Matt Turner. Rudiger steps up, and luckily that didn't turn into an own goal because you played in freaking Matt Turner's path today. He's going to let it in. Musiala. Rudiger's up forward, which he does this a good bit. If you watch Chelsea, you know. I guess Madrid too, but at Chelsea, he loved to step up. 61st minute. I'm used to Rudiger stepping up that high. Turner! Goal! 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 Jamal Musiala taps it in. That's 3. And the USA defense is falling apart. 61st minute. 3-1 Germany. Jamal Musiala. Right there. Füllkrug shoots it. Musiala's right there, and Tim Ream can't get the feet to it. Musiala slides in and taps it in. Yeah, Berhalter needs to make subs. Yep, Musiala was right there to put it away. Jamal Musiala makes it 3. Kai Havertz coming on for Mats Hummels Sula for Mats Hummels, and Kai Havertz for Florian Wirtz. Said, you may be right. Kai Havertz for Florian Wirtz. Well, you might be right. Matt Turner with 2 bad howlers, and then frickin' Jamal Musiala in the right position. Sula and Havertz are on for Hummels and Wirtz. So Germany can make subs, but the U.S. won't. Good job, Greg Berhalter. I just want to be decision day in MLS. That will be a week from today. You only got 7 days, my friend. 7 days. 7 days. 7 days. 7 days. Like, they legitimately just... We're going back to the Dutch game again, aren't we? Yep. Actually, that does remind me of this. This is like the Dutch game at the World Cup, yeah. Now they... Great second half by Germany. They felt... They were calm. The USA were like, you know what? Or maybe this is what happens when you take off Gio Reyna when Folarin Balogun's on the pitch. Maybe that's what happens. I don't know. Looked to me like Gio could play 90 minutes. Oh, here's 3 subs. Ricardo Pepi, Josh Sargent. No, it's Brendan Aronson. My bad. And Cameron Carter-Vickers. Really, that's the sub you're going to make, Greg? At least it's not Jesus Ferreira. If he's not on the roster, that might have been a pot shot, but it is what it is. 64th minute. The goal's on Chris Richards. Yeah, he was way out of position in the third goal. Yep. I don't disagree. He's not on the roster, so that was a pot shot, but I don't care. You know what? Balogun for Pepe, Weah for Aronson, and Richards for Carter Vickers. Which, you know what? If that was fair, Carter Vickers is on. Cameron Carter Vickers is beefcake. Beefcake. Say it with me. Beefcake. 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 USA Soccer is trapped. Garbage fire. Oh, I get it. Seriously, he's yoked. Seriously, Cameron Carter Vickers is yoked. I didn't realize he was that. That man is yoked. That man, he'd been hitting the gym since the last time I saw him. Jesus Lord. He'd been hitting the gym. He'd been hitting the gym. I respect it. 67th minute. Hope John Tolkien stays at Red Bulls or goes to Europe. I do not want him joining LAFC. This game's kind of like the Serbia-USA game where USA scored first and Serbia scores unanswered. Oh, yeah, the January camp. I actually was watching that game. Not live, but I was watching it on Peacock, I think. I was... Because there was like multiple players I was... Like Jordi Petrovic was playing for Serbia. Jordi Mihailovic was playing for the U.S., I think, in that game. There were a couple of players I was interested in watching, which is why I watched it, and I had nothing else to do. It was January anyway. But yeah, you know what? Besides the fact that the USA's... Didn't they lose to them, actually? Didn't the USA lose to Serbia? I think it was a loss and a draw. So yeah, they lost to Serbia. Is Greg acting up again? Yep. I knew it was too good to be true that first half header. I knew that was too good to be true. I think LAFC would be a good fit for him with Aaron Long. Oh, no. Aaron Long sucks now, and let's be honest, I don't really think John Tolkien's a good fit for LAFC. I think when it comes to LAFC, they have their outside backs. I don't think John Tolkien's that type of player. It was too good to be true. Germany needs one more goal to do the Japan-Canada treatment. I will feel a lot better if that happens. 68th minute. Buffalo beat the Islanders. Yeah, the Islanders aren't really that good this year. It's too good to be true. It was too good to be true. Man, sometimes I hate football. Not right now, though. It's not my team getting... It's not my team getting boinked. Hey, at least Italy's winning. Let me see that score again. Italia! Forza Italia! 3-0. Let's go, baby. Let's go! We're still second, though. But if we beat England, we'll be tied with them. Hey. Then we still have 2 games to play. Hey, we'll be tied with England if we beat them. Hey. Yeah. Playing forward. 70th minute. Shot! Past the post by Sané. Denmark beat Kazakhstan 3-1. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Italia. What we got? North Macedonia, England, North Macedonia, away, home, and away to Ukraine. I don't think so. Even the Serbian league, which Red Star Belgrade, dude, I got to stay there. Say their fan bases are aggressive. Their fan base talks a lot of shit. They're just hard asses. Julian Brandt is coming on. I forgot he existed. I agree. I forgot he existed. Leon Goretzka for Pascal Gross. And Julian Brandt for Leroy Sané. I legitimately forgot Brandt existed. What the hell happened to him? This is the first time I've seen him in like 2 years. Ever heard his name in 2 years. I'm like, Julian Brandt? What the hell? What happened to him? What happened to him? Think Walker Zimmerman could have done more than Richards and Tim Ream? More than Richards? Yes. Tim Ream? I thought Tim Ream was good. I think he was caught in the crossfire. I thought he was caught in the crossfire, that third goal. Like, Richards was out of position. He's the one who screwed up. Tim Ream was caught in the crossfire, so I'm not going to blame. I thought Tim Ream had a solid performance, especially in the first half. I think Walker could have done the same. Now, would he have been caught in the crossfire the third goal? I'm not sure. I think he would have made the save, but header. But who's to say? And what happened to him is right. Lol, Julian Brandt. I thought he was dead. Anybody remember that CM Punk Kevin Nash reference? OMG, Kevin Nash. I thought he was dead. What TV service do you use? I mean, sometimes I use DirecTV. That's the cable I have, which I'll have to watch the Mexico game on because, TUDNA. Unless it's on Peacock. Probably not, though. And then, of course, on Fire Stick, I use Fox Sports app, YouTube. Well, I want to start. I do want to sign up for YouTube TV. But the YouTube app, sometimes it's useful for like college football. For association football, though, no, they'll just be playing Pez and not even playing out the game. Yeah, Mexico has no chance. If USA don't, Mexico has no chance. But Fox Sports app, Tubi, Pluto, Paramount, ESPN Plus, Apple TV, HBO Max, which is what I'm watching this on, Peacock, Prime Video, and that's about it. Guyana 3-1 Puerto Rico. What the hell happened in there? What the hell's happening in there? 73rd minute. (4-0) Italy. Let's go. Davide Fratesi finished it off. Let's go. 4-0 Italy. Italia. Forza Italia. They're going. Johnny Cardoso is coming on for Pulisic. Pulisic got his 27th international goal today. Good for him. Hopefully Italy beats England. I may be live for it. I'm not going to say I am. I'm not going to say I won't. It's a Tuesday, so it might be hard to pull. but I'll probably make it the day of. If I do and I have enough time, I'll probably make it the day of. Kevin Paredes for Christian Pulisic. Oh, Kevin Paredes making his USA debut, I think. He may have played in January. But if I do Italy, England, I'll probably make it the day of. Like if I wake up early enough. I won't make it. Like the Mexico one, for Mexico, Germany will already be sitting there. Italy, maybe I'll have the thumbnail ready to go just to make sure. Maybe I'll have the thumbnail ready to go. I don't know. And then I'll set it up. And if I'm not going to have it sit there and not do it. Basically, if the Italy screen doesn't come up, if Italy stream doesn't come up, I didn't wake up early enough, at least for the first half. If it comes up, I'm up, or at least to make it. But I could probably make a stream very quickly just to Gundogan. Cross in by Scally. There's a save by Ter Stegen in the last 14 minutes. Puerto Rico got 4 shots on target through the second half and 1 offside. No big chance for Puerto Rico until Guyana blocked their counterattack. Or Guyana. Guyana's dominant in the second half. Good for them. I can't believe it. Emery Welshman score. Matt Turner to TFC. Hell no. With the way he's playing today, no, don't do that to us. We already got Sean Johnson, and he fell off a cliff. We got Luca Gavran and Tomas Romero. We don't need to sign a new goalkeeper. And let Adisa Dero be the third keeper. Simple. Let Ranjit Singh and Johnson go. Trade Johnson to Atlanta or something. Pawn him off to Atlanta and say he had a bad season because we had a bad season. And then if he sucks there, don't worry about it. Fine, take Berhalter. Well, we got John Herdman, so that's not a problem. Tomas Muller. Oh, so he came back. Huh. Tomas Muller. I thought he freaking retired from the national team, Muller. Okay. Well, there you go. Tomas Muller coming on in the last 10 minutes. Sean Johnson come back to NYCFC. Yeah, they're not trading for him. They're not going to trade for him. I say Atlanta and Chicago are more likely. Him going back to Chicago or him going to his hometown. Pepe. Because he's from Atlanta, you know. They traded him to Atlanta United. He wanted to go there, by the way. He wanted to go there when they were an expansion club. They had Brad Guzan, but Guzan ain't shit no more. So, Guzan ain't good no more. So, Weiss. Actually, that's a good idea. I'm not against it. Muhammad Weiss. Hey, you want us to get Muhammad Weiss? You know what? That ain't a bad idea. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. He's going to go to Atlanta. If it was me, I would trade Sean Johnson to Atlanta. I'd be like, oh, he was just bad because we were bad. Like, yeah, he was going to have a bad season. Like, he just had some bad luck and we were bad. He's fine. Yeah, he had the hand injury, yes, but I don't think he's getting old. I just think he was bad. You have a better defense than we did last year. He should be fine. Thomas Muller coming on should be fine. And then if he sucks, it's their problem, not ours. And Joshua Kimmich, I think, coming on. Thomas Muller for Füllkrug. '80th minute. And footage, my bad, it's footage coming on. I saw the itch. 80th minute. I still see the X. I still see the X. And welcome to the Oddity Archive. And welcome to the Oddity Archive, the show where yeah, but if we could trade Sean Johnson. If we could trade Sean Johnson to Atlanta, I'd be happy about it. Our German food place we always went to went out of business because of COVID. So sad. Yeah, COVID ruined a lot of businesses. You hate to see it. Like the melting pot that I used to go to back in the Loop, the Del Mar Loop, got closed because the manager went and retired because of while it was COVID, while during COVID. He used it to close it and go to retire. So now there's a one in Town and Country that I go to, but the one I normally went to that's easier to get to is gone. So there's one. Is Berhalter debut back from vacation? No, he coached the Oman and Uzbekistan games. So no, he's been back. 83rd minute. And if you like to believe the theory that I believe, Berhalter was making calls to BJ Callahan anyway during the Gold Cup and telling him what to do. So there you go. So playing forward, 83rd minute. Oh no. So 37-20 Georgia. Good for y'all. It's Vandy. 83rd minute. '84th minute. '84th minute. 84th minute. Greg and Matt Turner, the disasters of this game. I agree. Yeah. Cross in. 85th minute. Bad thing everyone else was on point. Yeah, especially Gio and Balogun and Pulisic. Why don't we sub Counter to enter this game? Is he even on the roster? He's not even on the roster. It's Ethan Horvath. Besides, what's the point now? They're losing. What's the point now? They're losing. You really want Ethan Horvath? I'm sorry, he ain't none. But Ethan Horvath sucks. Hey, he had the Nations League, though. That's all he has. The man legit made a championship career out of one game. One freaking crazy game. I respect the hustle. That one Nations League game freaking saved Ethan Horvath's career. Because if that never happened, he'd still be slumming it in freaking Sweden. Or wherever the hell he was before he went to the championship. I think it was Sweden, though. But he'd still be slumming it. He ain't that good. So you think Matt Turner's bad? Throw in for Gosens, 87th minute. Berhalter's going to have fire coming from the fans, and he ain't going to be able to put it out. Yeah, that's probably why. You know what? I kind of have a feeling he was making calls to BJ Callahan. You know what? Greg has no idea what he's doing. I think I know he was making calls to BJ Callahan. He wanted BJ to look like shit during the Gold Cup, and losing in the semifinals is a way to do that because he doesn't need anybody calling for BJ to be the manager while BJ Callahan's sitting next to him on the bench. But I don't care. I will. It should be BJ Callahan. Like when BJ Callahan had that Nations League run, they should have freaking pivoted off the bat. Should have pivoted. They should have been like, you know what? Maybe Greg ain't the answer. Maybe it is BJ. Oh, I hope. Well, I don't hope, but if the USA has a freaking horrible Copa America, I hope BJ's the manager going into World Cup. I think he's a good tactician. I really do. Better tactician than Berhalter. I don't know about a motivator or a recruiter, but I think the recruiting job's been done. And motivator, well, these players are talented anyway. So, do they really need that much motivation? 87th minute. Greg never changes. He needs to go. Man, I'm tired of that man. I'm tired of him too. And I'm just observing. 86th minute. It does nothing for me. How we doing, Sebastian? Or him winning does nothing for me, and him losing, honestly. I'm just observing. Like, if I feel sorry for y'all, that says something. Like, I don't like seeing people get railroaded. Like, Berhalter got railroaded by Claudio Reyna, or at least they tried to railroad him. But that doesn't mean he should have. But that doesn't mean he should have got the job back, you know? Like, people don't deserve to get railroaded with a one incident in the past that they've grown past and it doesn't define them. But you know what? That's the way the world works, I guess. And Berhalter almost got railroaded. And I felt sorry for him there. But that doesn't mean he should have the USA job. 2 minutes of stoppage time. And most USA fans agreed that Berhalter was getting railroaded and he didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve to get railroaded, and they agreed that he grew up, him and his wife grew past it, and they ended up getting married. Which is right. That is the right take. 91st minute. Still shouldn't have got the job back, though. He still shouldn't have got the job back, though. But yeah, Claudio tried to railroad him, and I didn't like that. One more minute to go. Probably a good idea. Unless BJ becomes manager. It's probably a good idea. But I think they always wanted to keep Greg, but they had to do it. They had to. I agree with that. At least Mexico, they don't really count success in CONCACAF. I've been working on the Railroad Greg theme music. Can he fix it? No, he can't. Greg Berhalter, can he fix it? Greg Berhalter, no, he can't. Fat controller, can he do it? Fat controller, no, he can't. Free kick for Aronson. Shot blocked away. Goal kick, and that should be the end of the game. Full time. They don't even take the goal kick. Full time, it is 3-1. Oh, come on. There we go. 1-3, Germany. Looks like Greg didn't learn anything from Louis van Gaal. No. Dummy. Full time. USA, you're dummies. You blew it. Dummy. You choked. Dummy. I think you lost it. Dummy. With that being said, 3-1 for the U.S. or 3-1 against the USA. Compete outside CONCACAF, like What Up Man said. USA gets 1 goal. You thought they would win. Then the second half was, I don't know. Then the second half just, no. (3-1) Germany. They win the friendly. 3-1 to Germany. They did what they had to do. With that being said, if you like this stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button, subscribe, send super chats on the live streams, comment on this video, put us in play, share with friends and family, all that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review, and I will be live for Mexico versus Ghana at 7:30. So there you go. With that being said, I'm running. I'm out. Peace. See you later.